All right, hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Nerd Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. So today, quickly, I'm going to teach us how to cut and sew a vintage shirt. So if you're interested in this content, hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on. Also, guys, my suit bonanza class for December is ongoing. If you want to learn how to make a suit, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below and join us. All right, so let's cut our vintage shirt without wasting time and sew it. Thank you, guys. Without wasting time, this is my ruler, my French curve, my chalk. And the measurement we're going to be using is this. A shoulder measurement of 18, a chest measurement of 41. We're going to be using a length of 29, all right? So without wasting time, let's start the drafting, okay? So you can see I folded this fabric into two, my vintage material into two. And I pinned the edges here so that it will be properly aligned, okay? The next thing I'm going to do now is to provide an overlapping at the front for the buttons. So we'll simply fold this by this, okay? This shouldn't be less than 5, okay? It can be 5, it can be 6, but it should be less than 5. What I'm looking for is 6, okay? So we have 6 here, we have 6 here, we have 6 here. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to apply our measurements. We'll now start with the front piece, okay? Mind you, this is a vintage shirt. We're going to start with the front piece. So first of all, whenever you are cutting and the fabric has pattern, you follow the pattern. These are flowers and they're facing up, so it means up here is going to be the top of our shirt, down there will be the down part of the shirt. So let's first of all measure the length we're looking for. We say the length of the shirt is 29. So this is 29 right here. That's 29 right there. Yes. So I'm going to add 2 inches to it to give it 31. So this is 31. So I'm going to cut at 31. I will show you why we're cutting at 31. All right. So this is 31. Okay. All right. So this is 31, right? At this 31, we're going to mark. Okay, so this is the length of the shirt, all right? All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to take out ½ inch here. This ½ inch we are removing here is for the what? Is for the button allowance. So we'll remove this ½ inch all the way to the end. Is for what? Button allowance, the overlapping for buttons. The overlapping for buttons, okay? The overlapping for the buttons. This ½ inch I'm removing here, I said is for an overlapping allowance for the button. Can you see this ½ inch I remove all the way to the top? The next thing for us to do what? To get the chest measurements, to get the wideness, okay? To get the wideness of our front piece, and we'll use our chest measurement. We say the chest measurement is 41, divide by 4. You have 10 1/4. This is 10 1/4 right there. 10 1/4 is here. We're going to add 1½ inch seam allowance. I want the allowance to be much. That makes it all together so thereabout. So we'll mark it down here. We're going to join these 2 points together, okay? Mind you, what we are trying to get is the front block. When we get our front block, we use it to cut the back block. So the next thing for us to do now is to slant the shoulder by 4 inches. I'll slant the shoulder here by 4 inches. So watch what I'm going to do. After marking 4 inches down from the beginning point here, to slant my shoulder, I want to slant my shoulder this way. I'm going to slant my shoulder this way. Let me see this. So the next thing I'm going to do is to cut out this front block. So the next thing for us to do now is to get the back piece. So we are going to bring in our all right, guys. So one thing I want us to take note of is this: when we're keeping this back piece, we keep it to stop on this line. this line here, because this line is for our button allowance and there is no button at the back. So I'm going to shift the back piece to start at this line here. Let me push it up so you see the down part as well very well. So I'm going to shift the back piece to start. Look at the back piece here. It is starting, look at the back piece. It is stopping on this line. Okay. This extra here, this excess here is for button allowance and there is no button at the back, guys. So that is why our back piece will start here and not at the same point where the front piece started. So when you keep it like the next thing for us to do is to come up here. We are going to mark 4 inches up here. Let's just mark 4.5. Okay. And we'll join this with a straight line. All right. This is the back piece, guys, remember. And then we'll cut it. Now I want to go into drafting our shirt proper. Cut it this way. All right. And we'll fold it to meet with the front piece. Can you see this, guys? So this is our shirt. Now the next thing is for us to confirm the length of this shirt. We say the length of this shirt is 29. You measure at the center of the shoulder between here and the midpoint here. So this is 29 right here, guys. So you can see we have excess that we can trim off, and also for our what? Our hemming allowance. All right. So the next thing we're going to do now is to, let's just press this. Now it's for us to apply our measurements, draft this shirt, cut it, and we are good to go. So we said the shoulder is 18, all right? Mind you, our measurements are beginning from here. We said this overlapping here, this excess here is the button allowance. So this is where our measurement begins, all right? We say shoulder is 18. When you cut it, divide shoulder by 2. So 18 divided by 2, that will give you what? 9, all right? Plus half inch seam allowance, that becomes 9.5. So the 9.5 here. Guys, I'm using this chalk so that you will see clearly. If I should use Taylor's chalk, you won't see, all right? It will be clear. So here we're having what? 9.5. Okay, that's our shoulder measurement. So we extend this 9.5 down here to get a straight line. We want to curve our arm now. By the time you extend this 9.5 down, you get a straight line that you can use to curve the arm. All right. After extending this line down, for us to get a depth of our arm, you divide the shoulder measurement by 2. Shoulder measurement is 18. Divided by 2, you have 9. This is 9 here. Okay. But you will not use this 9 complete because it will be too big by the time you curve it. So you either minus 1 inch or 1.5 inch from it. So you minus 1 inch, it will become 8. All right. So this is minus 1 inch. So this becomes the depth of our arm. And at this point, we'll take the chest measurement. We say the chest measurement is 10.25. Remember, 41 divided by 4, give you 10.25. And from this half inch line we have here, we'll measure our 10.25. It is 10.25 right here. We say we are adding 1.5 inch allowance. Okay. So the next thing for us to do is to curve our arm. Now, how do you curve your arm? We'll come here, mark 2 inches here. So at these 2 inches, we'll come in by what? By 1 inch. All right. And then we'll curve our arm this way. You can use your French curve like I have here, but I want to use my free hand. So if you don't have French curve, you can still follow. All right. So the next thing for us to do is to extend this measurement we have here, the end. So I'm going to cut the neck now, and I want you guys to pay attention because so many persons have been asking me about the neck, then they don't understand the neck. Now, this person's neck measurement is 17. Okay. When you are cutting your vintage shirt, for you to get the depth of the neck, you divide the neck measurement by what? By 4. So since this neck is 17, we're going to divide 17 by 4. All right, we'll get the neck depth. That becomes what? 4.25. All right. So the neck depth is 4.25. Mind you, we're not starting here at the tip here. We'll shift like 2 inches inside, and then we'll mark our what? We'll mark our 4.25 here. The next thing is to get what? The wideness of the neck, and that is simply the depth divided by 2. So since the depth is 4.25 divided by 2, that will be 2.1. So somewhere here. All right. So this becomes what? The neck of this customer. See this? So I've gotten the neck for this vintage shirt. The next thing for us to go ahead and what? And cut this out. Mind you, we say the length of this shirt is what? Is 29. You see this 29? That is our hemming allowance. All right? So for the front piece of the shirt will come in by just half an inch. Only the front piece of the shirt, guys, not together with the back, please. Just the front piece. See that? Then we'll cut the neck here. Don't cut together with the back. Just the front. Just be very careful so you don't make that mistake. See this? See, guys. So once you notch here, see, come here and we'll notch it. All right. You want to trim this here. Okay. So you can see we are done cutting our vintage shirt. The next thing we are going to do now is to cut the sleeves. All right. Is to cut the sleeves. So we're going to use this pattern here for the sleeve. All right. So for the sleeve, I'm not going to waste time. I'll just be very smart with this. And we'll use this pattern here for the yoke. All right. For the yoke. So for the sleeve, since we say the arm is 9, we divided shoulder by 2 to get the arm. The arm is 9. We're going to fold this on 10. I'm going to fold this on 10. This is 10 right here. Okay. And the sleeve length for this vintage shirt, the sleeve length is 9. So this is 9 here. Plus hemming allowance, I'm going to leave it all the way to hemming allowance and seam allowance. I will do 12.5. All right. So this is 12.5. So I am going to join these two together. And I'll get the cap, my sleeve cap, I'll come in by 5 inches to get my sleeve cap. And my sleeve is going to be something like this. Oh, sorry. I have a lot of videos on how to cut the sleeve. All right, guys. So if you want to really know how to follow the standard formula of cutting the sleeve, you can just check my videos. I have videos there on how to cut the sleeve, guys. You can check them out on my channel. All right. The sleeve round is 14, that's 7. This will be 7 and a 3/4. I'm going to fold it here first. All right. The length we said is 9. You can see this 9 and a half there. So the wideness is 7 3/4. And we cut this way like this. Of course, I'm going to remove this right there. So I use this sleeve to produce the second sleeve, okay? The next thing is the yoke, all right? The yoke, I want the yoke to be just this, all right? So I'm going to use this part here to get my yoke. Here we go, guys. Let's trim this off. So the next thing remaining for us to do on this shirt is to stitch it, okay? Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe. Thank you, guys.